Good morning, everyone. Oh, today's the day. I'm getting my third tooth extracted. Yeah. So, yeah. If I don't come on anymore today, I'm just recovering. Like I said, my last two weren't that bad, but this one's a little bit different. It's the first one that I have being extracted from up top. The other two are the bottoms. So, yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go or anything like that, so I'm hoping it's not too much different from the other two. So, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not gonna do much today, just gonna take it easy. Yeah, so I don't know how bad this is going to affect my talking. The last two, I was salivating a bit more for the first day or two. So, yeah. So if you hear any change in my pattern of speaking, speech, that's why. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to come on later today or not. So, yeah. I do have videos that I can post just in case I don't get to make any more today or tomorrow. So, yeah. So, usually I'm pretty good. Usually I just have to take my Tylenols. So, I am stocked up on those, so I'll be alright pain-wise. I have tons of gauze in case I need to change them out. So, I don't know if they're going to let me keep the tooth or not. So, the last one they didn't. So, like I said, it was pretty weird. The tooth back here, my wisdom, by the time they had gotten it out, it was so deteriorated that it pretty much looked like a vampire or something with long canine teeth on both the top and the bottom on both sides of the tooth. So, and this one healed pretty fast. So, yeah, it was pretty much dead. This one, on the other hand, it broke in half, and I swallowed the top half. And I didn't feel it until a couple hours after it had happened. So, but then when they removed it, it was barely any pain. I was taking these just in case, so, but there was barely any pain. They did leave a part of the tooth in there that ended up coming out a couple days later, which I called them. They said it was fine as long as there was, like, not too much bleeding or pain or anything like that. So it was just a little tiny sliver of the tooth that they had left. So it's fine. It's cool. So other than that, yeah. So, and they keep asking me if I want to have them drill into my jaw to replace the teeth that they pull out. I'm like, one, so far it's one tooth here, and now going to be one here. With me eating, the one back here doesn't really make a difference. Up in here, I just have to occasionally scoop the food out with my tongue while I'm eating. So, yeah, it's not really hindering me eating in any way. So, and I'm like, plus, on my mother's side, both of my grandparents, my grandfather had full dentures. My grandmother has partial dentures. It's gonna happen regardless. Do I want dentures or replacement teeth? No, not really. Once they're gone, they're gone. So, yeah, I don't want to replace anything really on my body. I just want it to Once it's gone, it's gone. That's it. So, yeah. But yeah, I did. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna cut that out for a blooper reel. It's just gonna stay. It's raw. It's good. You guys like it, apparently. Yeah, I'm human. I'm flawed. And I love it. Because it makes me me. Okay? Get with the program. But yeah, so, yeah, like I said, if I'm not on today or tomorrow with our Chitty Chatties, it me just recovering. So, yeah. This tooth is a little bit different. Like I said, it's on the top. This tooth is overgrown, so it's not the same length as my other teeth, and I can feel the difference. So, yeah, that's pretty much why they want it gone. I'm like, it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't hurt. The one that hurts is the tooth in between that one and my capped tooth. So I'm like, you guys should get rid of the in-between tooth rather than the big one. But whatever. So, and it's not like it bothers me every day. So, yeah. I'm definitely going to try to brush my teeth today. I've done it a couple of days ago, so, yeah. Otherwise, is that pretty good? I did have a moment where I needed to release some phlegm, and then after that I went right back to sleep. So, yeah. And I've been up about 7:30 this morning, and it's now 10:45. So, yeah. Oh, quick little warning to everyone. If you want to become a friend of mine and you are starting your conversations off with a lie, I am not going to be your friend. So let me give you a scenario. Someone commented on a couple of my videos calling himself Kyle, but then his channel name, or whatever you want to call it, username here on YouTube was Robert Zubadoom something. And so when I asked him, is your real name Kyle or are you Robert? Couldn't answer me. But he really wanted to be my friend. No, thank you, darling. You can't be truthful to me, with me, day one, second one. No, I'm not gonna fly. So yeah. Yeah, just let that be a warning for everyone, And I don't care if, you have a different username than your actual name. But if you're telling me, your real name, but you would prefer me to call you this name, okay, understand, cool, whatever. So yeah, I'm Jessica. That is my name. The only other name I would go by is Pixie Panther. It's a nickname of mine that I've had since I could remember how long. So, but yeah. So, yeah. Well, alright guys, I did eat already, and I'm drinking cherry 7-Up. It's my favorite flavor of 7-Up to date. So, I took my meds, I did my eye drops. What else? And that's about it. before I go, I will take 2 just to help combat the discomfort I'm going to feel for sure with them pulling out the tooth. They're going to numb me, yes, but it's always good to have a backup. And I know my pain tolerance is pretty decent, but still. So this is closer to, you know, the central area where everything goes on. You know, command center. So yeah. But yeah. I am not really looking forward to it today. Not really dreading it, just meh. And it's supposed to rain here today and tomorrow. So I'm hoping not too bad. So I know my friend who's boondocking, Signal Wolf. Yeah, he's already, you know, let us know that with the weather he may lose signal. So yeah, so if you do lose internet signal, you know, you can always let me know and I'll let everyone know for you. So we'll do that. But yeah. Otherwise, I'm not doing much. I'm a little achy in my knees and a little bit in my shoulders, but arthritis and scoliosis and change in the weather and yeah, probably my sleeping position. So I have to sleep with a pillow wedge just to keep my head elevated. You know, pardon me? What is that? Pardon me? Am I inventing my own language now? Probably. Ah! Anyways, part of me having sleep issues. So, yeah. I'll get into that in another video if you guys want, but yeah. So, yeah. Well, alright guys. I'm going to end the video here. I will try to hop back on before my appointment. I will definitely try to come on after my appointment if I'm able to. So, yeah. Just send good vibes, please. Good vibes, good vibes. So, be greatly appreciated. Alright guys, I will see you later.